Evening, guys. Welcome to Football Brownie. I just woke up. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe, spreading love in this big bad world of ours. Before we go any further, check that ticker bar below. Please like, share, most importantly, subscribe to Football Brownie. Remember, subscription is free if you haven't done it yet. Hit that subscriber button right now. Don't forget the notification bell. Hey guys, spread the love. Even if you are a Swansea fan, I'm sure you got love in what you can share to with us Cardiff fans, eh? Probably not, but never mind. Anyway, check the channel figures below. Um, Obviously, after yesterday's humiliating defeat by Swansea yesterday, um, it will probably be a lot of Swansea bots in the channel figures, which are boosted. Anyway, let's get on with it. And before we go further, also meant to have Sam Greenwood on. Unfortunately, he pulled out tired. I've been really tired. I'm not sure. I've been sleeping the last few hours. Let's get a chat anyway. So, guys, I need your help. I need your help throughout. AWAS is the first one. AWAS for fraud is the first one in the chat. And guys, listen, I'm not having to go to AWAS. We have to. Yeah, come on. Let's start off with AWAS's. I caught AWAS out today. Was it today AWAS or yesterday? I can't remember now. I suppose technically it was yesterday, but AWAS being Muslim, obviously celebrating Ramadan month, and I went on Friday. When was it? Must have been Friday night, I think, or Saturday night when it was Dencast, and I went to AWAS. I said, "Oh, AWAS, Ramadan Mubarak." Happy Ramadan, basically. And oh yeah, great brownie. And then Denver said to he was when is Ramadan? He was said, oh, it's next week, I think he said. That's what he said. Next week. I thought I'm not going to argue on Demcast with AWAS. Next week, what are you fucking on? What's he on about? Right? And then, early on, he said, "Oh, Brownie, I've had something. I had something real lovely to eat. I can't remember what food he said, but he said, "Oh, lovely to eat." I said, "Hang on, it's fucking, it's fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You're supposed to be fasting." And then I caught him out. Then you see, didn't I? I caught him out. So he was. He's had a Pizza Hut today at fucking 3 o'clock. Right? I think what AWAS does at home, right? I think what AWAS does at home is that late on in the afternoon when it starts getting dark, I think AWAS just knocks all the lights off in his house. And his mother's saying, "What are you up to?" "Oh, it's dark, isn't it, Mum? It's dark, isn't it? I can start eating now." I think he fucking I think he can I think he actually fucking convinces himself it's fucking dark when it's fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And just to fucking open a pack of sweets. Anyway, hope you're well, you are. Hope you're well. Kim is in the house. Kim, well, you're probably feeling as bad as I am with your Derby defeat today. Yeah. Hey, no tits out. No tits out on his channel, Kim. No tits out on his channel. And if people want to know what I'm talking about, the video's gone, I think. That Demcast video's gone. Ernesto is in the house. Hi, Ernesto. You really lost it. I don't. You know what? I hardly know any scores today. We'll go through the scores. Let's just get through the chat first. Harry. Hi, Harry. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, man. Oh, Rob's in the house. Hi, Rob. Hope you're well. Hey, Rob. I went. I went boxer size the other day. If I continue where I'm going, I'll be fucking shadow boxing like you in the fucking camera, son. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Rob, after a couple of drinks, Rob thinks he's fucking Rocky Balboa. Right. Um, how's that? Sorry, you, but fucking shocking, man. I still haven't recovered. You know what? I'm at the stage mentally. I'm at the stage. I'm fucking laughing about it. You know, I and sheer disbelief, sheer disbelief. But I tell you what, I'm going to share something. Right? I'm going to share something. You know, let's share this. Yeah. Okay, so it's a tweet I done. Had a little bit of reaction, but more reaction on Facebook really. I see education in Swansea isn't the best, and they won't make history. Can't even spell double. Well, this is a photo of Swansea fans, and they unveiled a banner then after they won 110 years. One Dubai SCFC. What the hell is a Dubai? Fucking hell. I don't know whether they trying to spell double or fucking duvet. I don't know. Fucking thick cunts. Anyway, anyway, it's down that. Over and oh, you know, I'd be honest with you, I done a watch along. It was absolute piss poor. Piss poor. It was a terrible game. The first 10 minutes, I thought, oh, here we go. This is going to be bloody 6-5 or something. But it was a terrible game. Both teams, when they coming into the final third, were fucking clueless. That's probably the worst Old Firm I've seen, personally. I haven't seen many of late, but probably the worst I've seen. Big up AWAS. He's funny, man. He is funny. Kim says it wasn't. I know it wasn't you. It was your sister. It was your sister. But it definitely put me off fucking putting milk into my coffee. I tell you, it was fucking. I was having breakfast at the time. I'm a few hours ahead of you, so I was having freaking breakfast at the time. And yeah, I was looking at milk. I thought, no. Anyway, hope you're well, Kim. And Rob says, half a dozen JD and caught him swinging from the hip. You know. Oh, it's funny. It's funny. Fucking, and then he ended up, after Kim's sister went tops off, everyone went freaking tops off. Ernesto. Yes, Rob, keep a driller going. Rob Mayweather. Yeah, Sugar Rob Leonard. That's Sugar Rob Leonard. What did he? Oh, it's funny. Jazz is in the house. Hi, Jazz. I hope you're well. Just what? Wow. Just watch Peter Blinders. One ending. No, Jazz. Guys. Well, first of all, I wish Sam was in because you've been complaining about this season's Peaky Blinders. I've only seen the first one, right? And then I started seeing the amount of people complaining about this series. Jazz is saying, what an ending. Without giving anything away, let me know if it's worth me watching the rest of this series or not. Right? Because sometimes I can like go on other people's bloody word whether a series is on. I'm like, oh, I can't be fucking asked to smash this on a Sunday. Do you know what I mean? Or something. Do you know what I mean? But let me know, without giving anything away, is Peaky Blinders worth watching this season? AP, AP, hope you well. Hello, Brownie. Hello, AP. Hope you well, man. Strange weekends for derbies. Certainly was. Just one moment. Wrong my nose. Do apologise, just got up, so uh my nose is blocked as well. Oh, it seems to be all the smaller teams winning it. Well, I'm glad you noticed that. I'm glad you noticed that. So Arsenal for life, sin. Arsenal for life. You know what? You're not the only one. Ernesto, I'm sure Ernesto thinks fucking wrestling is real, man. And WrestleMania. Hey, me and WrestleMania finished when it was WrestleMania fucking 5 years ago. I don't watch that bollocks anymore. Come on, people. You fucking adults, man. You adults. I don't watch that bollocks anymore. I mean, Ernesto is Ernesto is into it so much, right? That that basically I'm having fucking Discord messages off him. What's the last one he said? I heard that the Rock is fucking coming. Oh, it's a flying fuck, man. Come on. Wrestling isn't real rubbish. I know. Uh, any lashes on the go? Well, now you say that, you all know what happened with Sasha, and I think I've told a few of you, but I'll tell you again anyway. We're basically she ain't coming home, fuck her. It has taken me a few days to be honest. I'm still not over it, but it is what it is. And when my friends went, um, one of my friends, hang on. There you go. So if you farted, fuck off and smell your own fart. I hope you do. Anyway, right. So this yeah. So when my friend said, "Oh, I know someone. I know someone who you go out with." I'm like, "Oh no. I don't do blind dates. Don't do blind dates. I'm not in the mood anyway." And they were like, "No. And my friend is one of people who can't take no for an answer. Can't take no for an answer. And it's like, no. Honestly, now, honestly, now, you get on. No. Listen, I've had it with girls. I just want to fucking enjoy life again, right? I've had it with girls. No. I'm telling you now. Let me just give you a number. No, I don't want her number. Okay, I'll give her your number. Oh, don't. Listen, thank you very much, but no, it's okay. I'm not taking no for an answer. I told you she wouldn't take no for an answer. So I'm gonna go right. Okay. So and again, a few hours later, I had a message of a stranger, right, and said, just bloody so and so, give me a number. I hope it. And it went on, right, and I basically thought, oh look, I don't want to let her down, not letting her down. Do you know what I mean? But I just can't be fucking asked. So I told her that I did tell her that. Sorry, I'm in the UK until the end. Until the mid of next month. Well, this was in fucking March, so we're now on the 4th, right? And I'm in the UK until mid-April. I said, no worries, we can still talk. And then so we just talked. And to be honest, she's a really nice girl. But now she still thinks I'm in the UK, so I can't take it out. Right? So I'm just gonna have to wait until uh, it'd be good anyway for me to wait until the end of a month. But yeah, let's see. Uh, yeah, let's see. There you go. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes anyway. A brown charm, and well, it was basically it wasn't a brown charm. It was pushed on me. It was pushed on me. It was like again, I don't know. It was pushed on me, but anyway, uh, if you yeah, you say exactly. I think Ernesto's taking offence now. I know it's fake. It's just for entertainment. Entertainment, bollocks, entertainment. Right, let's go on the scores today, yeah? Let's go on the scores today. What's that noise? What's that noise? I can hear someone eating. Someone crunching. Maybe a pizza. Maybe a Pizza Hut pizza. Hang on. What is it? Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, it's Ewas just on his second pizza of the day, isn't it? Anyway, right, anyway. Right, hang on. Happy Ramadan, mate, Ewas. Right, so what we looking at? No, I don't. No worries, man. No worries. Right, so I tell you, and this was just as bad a game as the old firm. West Ham 2, Everton 1, Everton in proper trouble. And they're unlucky not to get anything out of this game, but a great free kick by Creswell. And also Tottenham 5, Newcastle 1. Probably Newcastle's worst performance under Eddie Howe. Tottenham ripped them apart. In the Championship, local derby, Birmingham 1, West Brom 0. Max will be happy. Let's go outside. One second. I keep on thinking today and yesterday, isn't it? Okay, and it was Rangers 1, Celtic 2. Queen's Park 1 in the Scottish League 1, Queen's Park 1, Cove, Rangers 1. EFL Trophy Final, Rotherham 2, Sutton, Rotherham 4, Sutton 2. Uh, where else are we going? Trying to look at the Italian results because Ernesto mentioned about Italy, Juve. So sometimes it's not the easiest, I tell you. This bloody one football app. There you go. Right, Serie A, Florentino 1, Empoli 0. Udinese 5, Cagliari 1. Atalanta 1, Napoli 3, Sampdoria 0, Roma 1, Juve 0, Inter 1. Juve losing at the old lady. Milan and what happened? Well, Milan got a game in hand, but it looks like this Serie A is hotting up. Milan and Napoli. Uh, a joint with Milan got a game in hand. Inter only 3 points behind. And Juve are now 7 points behind. Okay, no worries. Keep an eye on that, actually. Keep an eye on that. Uh, Dave, Hale and Pace. Did you like watching them? Yeah, I did. I did. I did. That's where I got some of the when Mick McCarthy, I don't know if you were watching the channel. It was very, very young, this channel then. When Mick McCarthy first got the job, I was dead against it, and I was taking Mick with the Yorkshire accent, you know. Hale Pace was great. There was one Yorkshire. It was yeah, basically taking a piss out of Yorkshire and Yorkshire Airways. One I don't know if you remember that kind of uh, that part. Yorkshire Airways. Up, up, and yeah, I loved Hale and Pace actually. Loved them. I did. I did go through a thing of watching them on YouTube. How do you get a girl to stay interested in you? Just be yourself, mate. Just be yourself. I've learned. I've listen, freaking now. You're talking to someone who's experienced with women. Is not the best at the moment, but just be yourself. Just be yourself. Uh, AP says you should get on a plane to Newcastle, track down. We need him back. I, do- I don't know where he is, mate. I don't know where he is. I, you know. Let's say Sam Greenwood was going to come on today. So unfortunately, he had to pull out because he was tired. And to be honest, I I had a few hours sleep before I waking up. It is 2 o'clock now. Yeah. Um, I doubt it. I doubt it. No way it's going. I knew he was fucking listening. So he was. What are you having today? What are you having today? What's your feast tonight, man? I bet you're buzzing. I bet you're buzzing. Well, hang on. No, you're not buzzing because you're already full. I bet. Uh, AP, here's a question. Go on then. Best Only Fools and Horses episode. Um. Oh, that's a good question. I love Only Fools and Horses. I tell you, I tell you what. What I like is the Margate trip. That's a good one. The lads trip to Margate. I also like the one where they need to go to Holland. And the chandelier one as well. There's so many good ones, if I'm honest with you. So many good ones. Um, what's your favourite one? You know where he falls over the bar? The barman actually, the barman actually, um, well, he was my neighbour. He was my neighbour in Penarth. The barman. Jolly boys out, then that's it. That's it. Yeah, you got it. So what did he was say? Go to his nan's address. I'm not. Oh, Pizza Hut. So what she had? Chapati, samosas, a bit of fruit. That was me buffet today, Brownie. No, it wasn't your buffet. Okay, it may well be a snack. It was a snack, was because you've been eating all fucking day, my friend. Jesus. Here we go. Here's a new one. Here's a new one. Hydro Steams UK Limited. What do you think of Matt Grimes? Uh, What do I think of him? Played well yesterday, mate, to be honest. Played well yesterday. Uh, nothing else I can say, if I'm honest with you. You guys played us off the park. You give us a footballing lesson. As a Cardiff fan, it's absolutely embarrassing. And good luck to you. Just make sure you can spell double the next time it happens, because it'll probably happen again next season. Anyway, Jolly Boy's out then. Yeah, that's right. Where he goes, where where yeah, they come out to a pub, don't they? And he's an old man, and he's absolutely bollocksed. He's absolutely bollocksed. and Dale goes to Boise, and he says, "Oh, look at the state on him." And Boise says, "I know, he's a bloody driver." So yeah. Listen, I can't describe that really well, but yeah. You know what? I'm going to watch a few of them tonight after this. Time on our hands. Time on our hands. Is that your Holland one? Yeah, he is. Mate, I've turned the lights. I turned the lights off before and started heating. I know you do. You fucking make yourself delusion. Oh, funny he was. Funny as fuck. To Hallenbach. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Where they went. Where they passing. Well, it's an old British gas bloody offshore fucking refinery or whatever you call it, isn't it? Offshore fucking platform. Ahoy there! Yeah, funny, man. Funny. Which way to Holland? I don't know. What's happened with Van Gogh, then? Let's say I've been sleeping. Oh. Oh, he stated it on air, did he? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'm sure that everyone's sending their best wishes to him. He stated it on Dutch TV. Farhan, hi Farhan. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining. Where are we going? No, that's the one. All right, okay. What did I watch the other day? I tell you what film I watched the other day, and it was bloody good. It was the House of Gucci. Now that was freaking good. But I'm not one for watching films another time. But you know what? I could watch it again actually. The House of Gucci. That's a real good film. Any other films in which you can recommend, guys? Any other films in which you can recommend? Dave, can you remember in Hallenbach when I asked the guy on the island? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. The Vic was a Piper. I never knew it was a Piper Alpha. I never knew that. Bloody hell. We're nowhere near fucking Holland then, if that was the case, because that was Aberdeen, wasn't it, really? I'm sure. I never knew that was a Piper Alpha. Oh, Uncle Albert or Grandad? You gotta go Grandad. You gotta go Grandad. But Uncle Albert was, uh, you know, It's nothing against Uncle Albert, but Grandad, you gotta go Grandad, I think. Grandad was homeless as fuck. But that's part of a character, wasn't it? That's part of a character. Stefan. Hi, Stefan. Hope you well, mate. Hope you well. Um, and both were brilliant. Yeah, they were, but it just shows the fantastic, the brilliance in the writing for for the transition, and it didn't really take much out of it, did it? Really. Um, and Glaubert, he was going for. It didn't really take much out of it. Uh, oh, Derek, I Brownie Dreadful is out there said sick of it. Oh, fucking terrible, Derek, wasn't he? You're fucking terrible. I, I I don't know where to start, mate, if I'm honest with you. And really, and then what tops it off? You got a fucking Cardiff striker, fucking publicly fucking congratulating. And I know people say about social media, it's not real life and so on. But that was a sign of publicly congratulating Swansea doing the double for the first time in 110 years. What the hell is Max? If Max Waters, some people right were saying, oh well, uh, he played under Russell Martin at MK Dons, and and your point being, look, if he's a mate, pick a phone up, do it the old-fashioned way, away from the public. Okay, congratulations, mate. Congratulations. You don't do that. Not in this day and age. I just think that that's a clear sign. He just wants out of the club, which I don't blame him in a way. He never gets played, but it's it's just something in which after the actual performance yesterday just shows that modern day footballers just don't get it. They don't fucking get it. They don't. They just don't. Stefan, you strike. It is fucking laughable. It is laughable. It just shows, man. It just shows that players nowadays just don't get it. They don't. They don't give a fuck. They just think it's another game. Uh, you know. And Steph says just about. Yeah, he was brilliant. They didn't really do that many, did they? They didn't really do that many. They didn't do that many shows of Only Fools and Horses. I don't think I've watched. I'm sure I've watched all of them. But didn't they only do 3 series? Uh, Dave, I tell you what I didn't like for. I didn't like years after, and they had the Miami. That was crap, if I'm honest with you. Where they won in the auction. Rubbish. Uh, Dave, when Albert says about Rodney's banned a bunch of always was conned. No, that's not fair. There says no fun pruning. There's so many in there. Mickey Pierce as well. Mickey Pierce. Again, does Rodney a good one. Around 9, I never knew that. I only thought it was like 3. Ah, 3 she was a granddad. Right, okay, sorry. Well, it gotta be something which I haven't watched then. Yeah, I agree with you. That pisses. It really pisses me off. It really does piss me off. Fucking modern day footballers. And you guys know I got an interview tomorrow. with an Everton legend. Now, I'll be bringing this up with him because he does have links with Cardiff. Kind of giving you a wave now, but anyway, yeah. Let's give a little plug. I got interview tomorrow with an Everton legend. I got an interview with new the new CEO of the Welsh FA, Noah Mooney. I got that at the end of the week. I think it's the end of the week, and then I've got an interview next week with a regular, first team regular, and Kevin Keegan's all-out attack team back in the 90s. That is next Monday. So the interviews and podcasts as well, guys. Podcasts. If you like listening to podcasts, I have been downloading the Football Brownie podcast. So what dropped today? The Terry Phelan interview dropped today. Previously, I have done what have I done? Carlton Palmer. I've dropped the Carlton Palmer one. Gordon Davis. Carlton Palmer, Gordon Davis, John Burridge, Budgie Burridge, and there was another one. Oh, it might be Terry Phelan. I think I've done 4 now. Plus the Q&As. The selective Q&As go on. So if you do like listening to podcasts, please put Football Brownie in your library. It's on Apple, Google, and Spotify so far. If you do want me to put on another podcast platform, let me know. All right. Where are we? Miami twice. I didn't like it, mate, to be honest. I didn't like it. Hang on. Hey, I'm not kidding you now, right? I'm not kidding you, Stefan. 1 second. Right. 7. I'm not kidding you, right? I've had to fucking Google what the fuck that word means, mate. Right? Yeah. No. It's like, you know why I don't. You know why I do it, because I'm. I want to keep them secret, basically, because I don't want. I known other people to like promote, and people, the haters will fucking contact the person involved, and it puts them off. So I don't do it. But yeah. Yeah. I love doing the interviews. Problem with the interviews, it's they're slow burners. That's all. But I do love doing the interviews. Mr. Brown, glad you can join us. Oh yeah, that's the other one. That's on about James Bond, new James Bond film I watched as well. So I done the House of Gucci and a James Bond film. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that he's dead. I don't like the fact that he's dead. I think that's is that got to be, surely that got to be it now for James Bond, haven't it? In my opinion. Dave Jenkins, Jumbo Mills and his wig. Jumbo Mills and his wig, and Dell rips it off. I can't remember. I tell you another one as well is when Rodney goes out with the upper class girl. Where did you get that? Where did you get that shooter, Del? Well, I had it off so and so, and he's yeah. Oh, he's a bank robber. Yeah, well, banks are closed on the weekend, something like that. You got interview with Odd Job. I am got. What does that mean? I don't know. Uh, Blowface. Okay. I got you now. I got you now. Yeah, they did. They did. They killed him off in in the latest one. It's no way. Listen, it was no. It was a big bloody. There's no way in which you can't do it. You can't do it. But there is a new 007, right? It's a lady 007. Um, because you'd have to watch it really. But yeah, they killed him off. They killed James Bond off. Yeah, they did. It killed him off. There's no way you can come back from that. You had a bloody fucking bomb, nuclear. They had a warhead fucking coming. No, no. I'm not having the fact that he's gonna, all of a sudden have another film. Dead means dead. He's gone. He's a goner. Now, you know what, Stefan? I agree with you on that. My favourite film was Bond was Roger Moore, but not many people agree with us. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? Not many people, many people didn't like Roger Moore or don't like Roger Moore's James Bond. I do agree with you. He was my favourite as well. Cheddar's in the house. Hi, Cheddar's. Hope you're well. As they killed him off, they'll completely change the next Bond. He's not going to be as posh. Well, they kind of like have already got a new 007, right? Because I'm giving it away now, but basically he's retired, right? The new film, he's retired, so he's off bloody. Where is he? I think he's in Jamaica or somewhere. In a retirement home, and all of a sudden something starts to come up. So they've already given his position. They've already given 007 out to someone else. But as the film goes on, then they need his help, so he then enlists back. Um, yeah, so someone else is already 007, but he comes back as James Bond enlists back. Then he gets killed off. So the link is probably already there because we're 007, but 007 is James Bond to me. It can't. There's no way it can come back and be as successful. No way. Dave says Rodney going chasing the van with nervous. I can't remember that one. I can't remember that one. Is that the one where he puts a finger up? Is that the one? I can't remember. I'm going to have to watch Only Fools and Horses again, aren't I? Cheddar says, and Cheddar's out. I was a game today. Oh yeah, guys, I do apologise if you're waiting for the West Ham Everton watch along. I done a Rangers Celtic one. I didn't realise that because the times are different over here, and when I was schedules and all that, I misjudged, and I didn't realise that it started straight away after Rangers Celtic, so I couldn't do it. Definitely come back. It's going to be a different route, and it's going to make it woke. As you know what, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that, Jed. As I can see that happening. That was dates. I can't remember that. Woke culture. Yeah. No, no, people say now that's what most people would say, that Sean Connery, but I did prefer Roger Moore, but maybe I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. Maybe it's kind of like your first World. My theory with first World Cup is, your first Bond. Your first Bond is your favourite. But how old are you, AP? For I don't know if I can be. Do you think there's something in that your first Bond will always be your favourite? Uh, no, Dad loved the old Bond films. Midnight, hi, Midnight, hope you well. You're the rumour John Terry's next James Bond. Fuck yeah, now. Jesus, lock up your wives. Did tune in after the glance. Yeah, I know. Sorry, mate. Yeah, so I done the watch log, and oh, oh, I did go to the gym again today, and yeah, I know Sam was meant to come on, he had to pull out, but yeah, sorry guys for that. Legend Tom Hardy is a craze. You on about the first film? The first craze film was good. Dates when Dale first met Raquel. Now, with someone with speech impairment, right? Is that the one where? Right, okay. And was it crying? Or even someone who's speech impediment like myself, I find it funny as fuck. I find it funny as fuck. Crying. Again, like Jonathan Ross. Jared, oh, they did, mate. They did. The bloody Rangers Celtic game were much better. But I don't know. You know what? I think they'll just survive because the other teams are even worse. I think he'll get something out of Man United for some reason. Um, no lies, I would want to see that. Still be outrageous if Everton go down. Well, Everton's been on top league for the longest. I know Arsenal fans will disagree, uh, because Arsenal, they were technically relegated and then invited back uh, to the top tier. Uh, but yeah, it will be outrageous. Fucking murders up there. I came 1 point past John Terry. uh, and what Stefan say? Jose Mourinho would be a perfect Bond villain. I know. I think I did like that Bond film. I do, but no, it's left me lots of question marks now going into the next one, which I always do anyway. But I don't know. It's Cheddar was bang on the money about it's going to be very woke. Thanks, Brownie. Big up Tim from Dalton. He was a closer adaptation to the books, they say. Okay. Oh, on a midnight on about bloody Island as well. I'm doing a watch along because Dara has been on about me and he's still been on about me all day. So Dara and we're gonna do a watch along, a Trinity United watch along. So it's League of Ireland, well, the second division. So guys, that'll be tomorrow. So help me out, yeah. Help me out on that one. I need your support. When did Arsenal get relegated? 1920s, I think, 1930s. Everton got relegated, and then they had Dixie Dean. He scored loads in the second division, then they went up, he scored loads in the first division, and they won it. But, yeah, 1920s, 1930s. But Arsenal, when they got technically relegated, they then moved to North London from South London, from Woolwich to North London, and that's why they got the invite, I think, because they wanted to. We wanted a club up in that area in the top division. Arsenal were not relegated. I think they finished fourth. I thought they were relegated. All right, okay. But it was some. I think it was because the move, wasn't it? Because of the move. But Everton. Fact of the matter, Everton have been in the top tier of football the longest. That is an absolute fact. Legend is 2000. Okay. Oh, I don't. You know what? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that at all, man. I haven't seen that. 7, 6, yeah, you know what? You bang on the money. Dixie Dean, 60 goals in a season, and this is what annoys me with Sky and all that nowadays. You know, they think that football started in '92 with a Premier League, and it really pisses me off. Really pisses me off. You know. And Ryan, I hope you well. Ryan is a member now. Every time you say they're fucking terrible. They're absolutely terrible. I tell you what, that bloody the guy who got sent off, what's his name? What's his name? Got sent off today. Fucking shocking defending. Yeah, that's what I thought, Stefan. Ryan will tell us. Right. When Arsenal got relegated, did they get re-elected? Oh, it's no better. Right, I really hope you well. Views over the past weekend have been. Oh, they have, mate, to be honest, but it's Swansea Cardiff, isn't it? Swansea Cardiff, that's what I meant. So it's a bit lopsided. I noticed that there's a few memes of me going around south with social media at the moment, so that does help, I suppose. But yeah, I think it's growing as well. The podcast. I'm surprised. How popular the podcast is actually going. That has surprised me. Has surprised me. You know. Yeah, Mike O'Keefe, absolutely fucking terrible. Me and Ray had a bet last year who would finish the highest, Everton or Arsenal. And he went down to the final weekend, Ray, didn't he? I think he won and you won, but this year, geez, I didn't even take a bet. I didn't even take the bet because, I think he went down to a final weekend, didn't he, Ray? Growing up in the 80s, who was your favourite player? Mine, Norman Whiteside. That goal. That goal. The first game I ever watched. Well, First game I ever understood as a kid was that 85 FA Cup final. And that goal, and Neville Southall always says that he was bad, he badly positioned himself too near the near post. And then he went to Everton, man, didn't he? He went to Everton the following year, I think. Anyway, going back to who was my favourite player in the 80s? I did like Lineker, if I'm honest with you. I did like Lineker. He only had 1 year at Everton. Well, because Cardiff were Cardiff were in Division 4 when I started watching them in the 80s. But yeah, Lineker. Then when he went to Barcelona, I went on my first holiday abroad with my family, and they took me to Barcelona and uh, the training complex next to it, and so I seen um, you know I seen Lineker, Hughes. I don't know if Archibald was there, but Tay Venables was manager then. Yeah, so in the 80s it was Lineker. If you want to go in the 90s, I loved Lothar Matthäus. I loved Lothar Matthäus. Wow, fantastic midfield general he was. Um, let's go back. There you was. And Farhan talking good. I did mention you rant on a couple of channels. Just send them. Yeah, I know. It fucks me off, mate, to be honest. It fucks me off. Brummy, Brummy, hope you well. What did you say? Fair play doing a Q&A 4 hours ahead. It's 3 hours ahead now. It's 3 hours ahead because the UK put the clocks forward or back or whatever. So I'm now 3 hours ahead. So it's 2:30 in the morning. Everyone makes yeah. Many thanks, Brummy. And hey, good win for you lot today against West Brom. Norman's a great. Yeah, I know. You had to retire early, didn't he? Sorry, I'm Lineker was class. He was. His social media can be very questionable at times, but as a player, he was class. Cruyff didn't like it. He didn't. He didn't like him at all. Wasn't Lineker the captain of Barca when he won the Cup Winners' Cup? Was there a Cup Winners' Cup in '89? Because they hardly won anything in the '80s, did they? Oh, sorry, guys. Ray says, yeah, it was very close. I think. Right, here we go. To think Southgate at the helm, England will be. This is right. I know I didn't do a upload for it, right? But I was watching Talksport, and Simon Jordan gets a lot, right? Martin Keown is he's one of the how he gets these gigs on Talksport, I never know. I can figure shit. Anyway, and they're on about bloody Southgate. No, everyone forgets, right? You know the Euros, right? Where England finished runners up. Everyone forgets that England played almost every game at Wembley at home. Do you know what I mean? It's yes. Yeah, he did. He didn't last long. Marlon Pack or Marlon Dingo? Fucking Marlon fucking Dingo. Marlon Pack was over here apparently. I didn't see him, but he was over in Dubai. This is a difference. Yeah. during the international break, Swansea players who didn't get called up, train throughout the week. The Cardiff players go to Dubai or other places on holiday. That's the difference. We never turn up on a South Wales derby, and we haven't for years, and it really pissed me off. Cheeky little dick apart. No, it went. It went. It was. I don't think he was capped. I remember him holding the cap up, and I don't know. I tell you, a good player, but he played for both Real and was Bernd Schuster. He was a good player, wasn't he? Clive Allen was at Arsenal for 5 minutes. He was, yes, he was. So was David Unsworth at West Ham, was it? Or Aston Villa. Joey Beecham for West Ham. I knew it. Hayes says a give. Yeah, I know, man. I know. But the thing is, if a player ain't local, they just treat it as another job, another club. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely bang on the money there, Harry. Yeah, he did. 86, 87, 49 goals that season. And, no, Clive Allen was very unlucky, but, he had Lineker and everywhere in front of him. I thought he was unlucky for not, he should have had more caps. But then again, Glenn Hoddle should have had more caps, shouldn't he? But England were a rigid under Bobby Robson in the 80s. It was only Bobby Robson hated flair players, really, for England. And it was only until Gaza come around in the last tournament, Bobby Robson, that he had any kind of flair. John Barnes should have had more caps than what he did. Alan swapped Kenny Sanderson, yeah. Oh, hang on. Let me go back a minute. 1 second. It's jumping. Right, okay. So reports Max Waters. Who cares if good for? Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. What if what if you lost to, I don't know, what if you lost to bloody Villa and the Birmingham player done that? Answorth came on loan, decent player. Yeah, he was. Let's see if I do apologise, guys. Loads are coming through. I want to try and ensure that I haven't left any messages out, really. I think he went a QPR and Spuds. I think he went a QPR, yeah. Yeah, he did go QPR, didn't he, I think. Letizia should have had more caps. Yeah, he's another one. Matt Letizia. It's so many. There is so many. Stephen says Bobby Robson did not employ Ipswich. I know. Because the moment I'd said that, then Stefan, right? He never liked flair players. I thought I know Stefan's going to come back with me on this now because obviously he loved flair players when at Ipswich. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. Was the Ipswich, the whole of the Ipswich defence, were all the midfield side, were all they Dutch? Was that, was, when doing it, was it all the midfield Dutch, Stefan? And maybe he didn't think that the English flair players were as good as the non-English flair players at the time. I don't know. Is he any good? Max Waters is how he's talking about. No, he's no good at all, mate. To be honest, we'd be lucky if we get fucking 10 pence for him, if I'm honest with you. Matthew, never say, yeah, just mentioning now because we got a Birmingham fan in there. Next season's big worry, yeah. It was a bad move, regard. I don't think the Barnsley manager deserved the West Brom job in the first place, and then you go for Bruce. Very odd decisions. Arno Muren, Franz Tyson, yeah, 2 Dutch lads, yeah. And then you had Johnny Method then, didn't you, at Forest as well? He was Dutch as well, wasn't he? And love talking about the old players. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's why I do. That's why I do the uploads of some of the old games. Stefan. But it's hard work. It's hard work. Trying to get past the copyright rules of YouTube. Oh, I do love it, and also as well. That's where the interviews come in. Yeah, I'm never gonna I'd be very, very lucky if I interview a current footballer because the amount of PR rules and everything which clubs put on them now. So so that kind of like comes into the interviews, I suppose. Of soft, yeah, I did notice. But Jesper Olsen was Danish for, wasn't he? He was at United. Jesper Olsen was Danish because he was in that 86 Denmark team where you had Preben Elkjær and Laudrup up front. Morten Olsen as well. Van Hooijdonk, oh yeah, he was a few years later though. And, Carlton Palmer, he doesn't like him. I mentioned Van Hooijdonk because Carlton Palmer was at Forest when he went on strike. With the sneakers, yeah. Well, the Dutch players were. We had that one at Tottenham, didn't we, a few years ago? Van der Vaart, Raphael van der Vaart. But that Holland team in '88 was fantastic, wasn't it? It was fantastic. Van Basten was shit hot in it. It's on about favourite player in the 80s, Lineker, but I tell you what, Van Basten comes very, very close. Maradona, fucking Maradona. No, Maradona's got to be my best. Maradona has got to be my best. What am I on about? But Maradona, Lineker, Van Basten. That is my fucking thing. Maradona, Lineker, Van Basten. That's my top 3. Do I reckon Cardiff get bail? Oh, fuck knows, mate. To be honest, I'm sick of hearing the rumor. If I'm honest with you, and then whenever I bring it up, oh, you're lying, you're bullshitting. Fuck it has been on the cards, but Van Basten was too right he was. That freaking volley in the final of the European Championship, that volley, and again he ran it to safe. He was a fucking good keeper as well, but that volley was incredible. Arnold Muren, Arnold Muren played in England as well, didn't he? And Muren of cross volley was fair play. fed. I know, honestly, the amount of shit I get, mate. Honestly, the amount of shit I get whenever I bring up Bale and Cardiff, I don't even bother anymore. um, Not so great for us, Brownie. Wim keeps poxy defects and knocked us out. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. You beat England then, didn't you? You beat England. And then it was 1-1 in 1990. Yeah, it was amazing. It was. Let's go back. I do apologize, guys. Yeah, Van Hooijdonk, that was Cheddar's. I did mention, the strike with Carlton Palmer in the interview, and Carlton is not, didn't hide his words. Let's just say about it. Okay, let's finish off, guys. We are 1 hour 12. It's nearly 3 o'clock. Bastards, keeping me up this late. But I do like it when Q&As go like this. Do I think March? I do, mate. I do for the time being, because who else is going to come, really? And I remember Cardiff did that to Fraser Campbell. Yeah, Fraser Campbell. I think he's still playing. I think he's still playing. Ray Houghton, yeah, all Venice, England. They had so many chances. Patrick Bonner, yeah, had a great game. Drew 1-0 with the USSR. Yeah. And this is the first time I've ever remember, you see. I think it was because it was so little groups then, wasn't it? But first time I've ever seen two teams be in a group together. So they play each other in a group, and then they end up being in the final together. Because Russia played Holland in the final, but they also played them in your group game where and this is another great goal was Rats. Rats played for Russia, and that Russia team was freaking good as well. You had a lot of them were Dynamo Kiev players, so they were Ukrainian, but because it was the Soviet Union back then, you had Belanov, Kuznetsov, Zagarov, Rats. To say if he was Russian, he played for Dynamo Moscow, didn't he? But Rats hit the absolute screamer, and he did another screamer as well in the '86 World Cup. He could hit the fucking ball. Vasily Rats could hit the ball. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Vatili. I thought he Vasily. Okay, Vatili. Yeah, fuck you. He could hit the ball. I'm telling you. Yeah. 3 o'clock. Well, 10-3 now. I'm in Dubai, mate. I'm in Dubai. In 80s, just with Big Ron, signed Big Sylvie, just scored some. I'll tell you a little secret. I'll tell you a little secret. I am trying to twist Carlton Palmer's hand to get Big Ron to do an interview with me. It hasn't happened yet. No agreement has been done yet, but I am trying because he's still very close to Big Ron, and I'm using. No. Carlton Palmer is trying to help me out to get Big Ron to do an interview. There you go. That'd be good. I'd love that. You see, you guys are. See, people are already saying good night now. The thing is, you guys have got me hooked on some of you subjects. There's a Dutch player at Chelsea who refused to leave, got his cash paid only 11 times. I know Hullet played for Chelsea, didn't he? Was it Ed De Hoy? I don't know. Oh, nice. Dubai's class. You from Cardiff? Well, I grew up in Merthyr and lived in Cardiff for many years. Well, Penarth, really. And yeah, so and then I moved to Marbella 5 years ago, and then ended up here. Divorce, eh? Uh, uh, yeah, he did against Germany in a semi-final, and don't if anyone if anyone reads Guy Lineker's Twitter, Jesus, doesn't he go on about it? Fucking hell. Okay, it happened. Fucking move on. I mean, Igor Belanov, that's I think, ran it to say if was seen as the best goalkeeper in the world at the time. Yeah, I know he was, and a big guy as well. And and how the hell Van Basten beat him from such a way out on a volley? And the CF didn't move. The CF did not move. I pooped his pants and wiped himself. I know, don't we know about it? Seven said big one. I know. You're not the only one. I've told a mate. I told a mate how I'm trying, and he said that'd be fucking great. That'd be fucking great. So I am trying, but no success yet. But yeah, so I'll get in contact with Carl Palmer tomorrow, and you never know. But yeah, I'd love that because I was watching an old interview with him, and he was like at a wrestling or something like that. Um, and where he got sacked. He was in the UK and he got sacked from Atletico Madrid. And also as well, I know he's probably not watching, uh, but um, but I'd like to. I'd like to wish. Um, I'd like to wish former Tottenham and Rangers defender Graham Roberts. I think he played for Chelsea as well. I like wish Graham Roberts all the best as well. I asked Graham whether he would be able to come on to a podcast, and unfortunately, he's very ill, and he's having an operation soon. So I'd like to wish him all the best, and what a player he would be. So, but he did say, he said, "Let me get over the operation and ask me in the future." I said, no worries. It's just one of those things. You send. You try to get in contact with people, you just don't know what the health situation is like. So I just want to say, if he is ever watching, but I have said it anyway, and yeah, so Jag and Richard on the show. Oh, and Nestor's going, is he? Uh, Many thanks, mate, and many thanks. And say good night to the little ones from us all, man. Right, okay. Winston Bogart, I remember him. I remember him. I remember him. Right, guys, listen. I'm gonna What's Midnight say? Could you get into Hannibal organized brownie? Ask her. What? Ask her about her time in Die Hard Another Day. If not, what about Gaza? Let's get in contact with Gaza, to be honest. I'd love Gaza, if I'm honest with you. I know you did go on to another. You did go on to another podcast. You kind of like need to know if people are open to go on podcasts as well. Do you know what I mean? That does help. And he did go on to a podcast. Yeah. Others, I've tried loads. Many haven't come back, but a couple of them. Jim Rosenthal. He said, well, he just inundated. Yeah, all right, Jim. No worries, mate. No worries. Right. Anyway, listen, guys. Let's love you and leave you. Okay, many thanks. I really enjoyed that tonight. I enjoyed that. This will definitely be going on to onto a podcast platform tomorrow. And right, I'm off to bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We've had an hour, just over hour 20. And hasta luego, auf Wiedersehen. Good night, Phil. And hey, many thanks for your support. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. You know that. Okay, catch you later, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow at some point. Right, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Oh, I better do this. 1 second. Otherwise, the members will be annoyed.